Hello, this is Connoisseur. I'm just doing a quick streaming test on a Pentium G4600. I currently have WoW running in the background, minimized. But to go into Task Manager, it's just G4600, 3.6 gigahertz, dual core with hyperthreading. Only got 8 gigs of memory in the system, so this is my home theater PC. I recently installed a RX 470 in this computer. That video card used to be in my main rig until I upgraded to a GTX 1070 for a good price. So I just moved the video card from there into this PC. So to get in World of Warcraft here, let's find something to do. Good one in test would be Raid Finder. Oh, this one has a satchel, so I'm gonna go for it. I got FPS showing at the bottom. I turned off VSync, so the frame rates are uncapped. For my settings, I'm currently running entirely at the 7 preset setting, just for the test. And for the advanced, well, I have no anti-aliasing on currently. Render scale is at 100%. Triple buffering is disabled. Reduce input lag is disabled. Hardware cursor is enabled. MSAA is none. Multi-sample alpha test is enabled. Post-processing AA is disabled. Resample quality is bilinear, graphics API is DirectX 11, and physics interactions is player only. So pretty basic stuff, and very standardized settings, and 7's of very decent quality for anyone to play at. Looks like we're going to be waiting half an hour, so let's find something else to do in the meantime. I haven't done my dailies in a couple of days, so I'm sure I got all 3 of them built up by now. Let's see here. Nightfallen, Dreamweavers, Legion Fall. So let's do like Nightfallen first. Gold, DE, gold, AP, resources, AP. That's a world boss. I don't know what's killing that right now, but I'm not going to join another crew. I'm in Raid Finder.
I am honored. Be careful.
Nightfallen's a good place. Soromar is known for having a lot of stuff for draw calls with the CPU, so it's going to really tax the frame rate on the system. So we'll see how much it taxes the system. I basically copied my WoW folder from my other PC to this one here. I ended up disabling SCADA over here because it was just taking up way too much room for the way the TV is scaling. And I didn't feel like adjusting everything by scratch. I did adjust this window to bring its size down a bit, but everything is pretty much the same. Actually, is my need to know bars up showing properly? Need to know. They're kind of out. I don't know where the other ones are. I'm sure I can do without them.
I am here to take my place
first.
at your side.
70 FPS, 65 70. That's pretty good for this spot. I got my gamepad hooked up as a Logitech G13 gamepad. I currently have the readout on the display to show CPU and RAM, although unfortunately you can't see it. And CPU's at 44%, RAM's at 56% right now. I'll answer after I'm done this sleigh race. Now go and dip down in the 40s for a bit. Wait and find our queue. Oh, it's this guy, Argus. I haven't done this LFR yet. I've always done it on normal and heroic. I should probably change my gear to my right settings. Obviously, I'm not going to be trying all too hard since it's LFR and I'm not at my normal desk station for this. Over 100 FPS, or hitting 100 FPS. Well, the fighting hasn't started yet, so I'm sure it's going to tank as soon as the fight starts. There we go. Sit in the low 50s, that's not too bad.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions, Go-Getter!
And I can't see my YouTube bars. I'll get the grip. No, he's going that way. Going the other way. Oh, love it. G46 there for a sec.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
Oh, that's not down here for everybody.
Lend these mortals your strength, brother.
Be with
3, 2, 1.
Frame rate's in 60s right now. It's actually pretty good. We do have a couple people dead already.
be with.
Now, as I'm not actually viewing my live stream, I'm not sure how it's actually showing. Oh, I got the big bomb. Get away from everybody so I can kill them. And I bet that druid's just gonna stand there. No, he's gonna run into everybody. That would have been fatal on heroic.
Just pain. Only pain. Time answers to me, Unmaker. The one force that can bind your relentless fury.
Throw this for kicks. Schizo bird. Hardly any damage even going out. Well, it is LFR. Oh, there's Nature One. just waiting for phase change.
We have endured. It must not end this way.
Hope is not lost, High Father. The spark of life still flickers within these mortals. Arise, champions! Fight to save your world!
Orb on me. Of course, I was taking those things down. I hit the AoE button a little too soon. Oh, that's gonna be bad. And augment room. Well, that's not too bad for performance. So, can you still raid on a dual-core Pentium chip? Totally yes, and since I'm also live streaming as well on the same chip, although I am using the Intel QuickSync for the encoding, it should be better on this chip as opposed to the Pentium G4560 because the G4560 comes with Intel HD610 graphics and the 4600 comes with the HD630 graphics. It's a step up. And perhaps I should actually finish this late race. And I may have been distracted. I didn't see her say hi to YouTube before. More. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. 1 more. Right there. $118 gold and 100 resources. Not bad. Next daily. Four prisoners freed. I'll do that. Although I'm not sure if my FPS will show there because of the button for the mask. And totally wrong direction. Actually, I'll change my mount. Oh yeah, going down the 50s now. And there's the mask.
Innocents are being jailed all across the city.
Tenu Bala.
Okay, got 2 control orbs. I love having range attacks. Tag before the other faction does. Last control orb. That person's not up. They are.
Surely many of those you freed were to be exiled. You saved many lives today.
Let's see, next daily. Arcane distribution defended.
The Magistrix thugs are impeding Delene's efforts to distribute Arkwine. Find her in the canals and protect her as she feeds our people.
FPS is doing pretty good here, actually.
Another shot. No use.
%.
The Shelter Eye will rule this world. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work.
Try to go to the other side.
Your death is fated.
Alright, 78%, getting closer. Alright, that should do it.
Even as we suffer under the heel of the Magistrates, our people must be nourished. They are the backbone of our rebellion.
Last daily. Go there, kill stuff.
Many Nightborn were murdered when Elisand and the Legion attacked. Strike back. Show those devils we will not stand for tyranny.
Anathashar! Who goes there? Grandmaster, I've got your back.
Apparently this daily isn't activating for me. Oh, I'll go back to down. I guess this concludes for live streaming using a dual-core chip. Now, there's one other thing I wanted to test here. My Wii controller should be fully charged by now. However, is using WoW with the Wii remote. So let me go turn that on. Oh, first I gotta get Blingtron. Wii remote. Set up my Wii bar at the top to setting 1. I got this thing called a dolphin bar. It allows me to use Wii controllers with a computer. And I picked up on Amazon for about $22, $23. So it's actually not that bad, and it plugs in through USB. Now, there's plenty of walkthroughs online on how to use them, but it's extremely easy to set up. All I had to do is plug it in. Windows did the drivers automatically from Windows updates, and I had to hit the sync button up in the top left of the bar till the blue light on it was flashing. Then I hit the sync button on the Wii controller, and they sunk up. And then from there, whether it's on setting 1, 2, 3, or 4, there's instructions with it that tells you what the controller does for each one. But settings 1 and 2 allows you to use the Wii controller as a mouse. So let me turn this on here. Alright, now it's on. I don't know if you can see the cursor, but I can quickly move it around here. Although it's not entirely stable. Oh yeah, this is hard to control. Can't make myself look correctly with it. Yeah, that's rather difficult here. Use the actual mouse here. There we go. Movements are way too jerky for being able to use it as a actual mouse for the game. I do need to pick up some new followers so I can set my missions off again.
I hear you. Speak. I will lead my people.
Actually, is this guy up here for a fell-spotted egg? I think he is. And someone's attacking him.
I sense a foul presence. An evil that seeks to blot out the light. Take up arms and bring down this foe.
And easily over 100 FPS here. This is not bad for a really, really cheap CPU. And of course, if you're not live streaming at all, you don't have that extra load on the system.
Cannot win unless we fight.
Ooh, fell-spotted egg, sweet.
You have done your part this day, champion.
But I think this should conclude this live stream here. Next live stream I'm going to do is going to be for playing Nintendo Wii on a PC. Alright, thank you.